Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to High Quality Trades, where I give you my highest quality trade setups in the market today, 100% free. Holler at your boy. Okay, if you are new here, this is the channel where we go over the highest quality stocks in the market, meaning only the top stocks with the highest market caps make the cut. So, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Tesla, these will be the stocks we mainly trade on this channel. So, if you are ready to make the highest quality trades of your life, like and subscribe. Okay, guys, first up, we have the SPY on the daily time frame. Today, the SPY closed at 546.37. We were positive 0.16% on the day. It reached a high of 546.96 and a low of 544.61. Amazing day. Okay, let's drop down into the 4-hour time frame to get an intraday's perspective on what price is doing. Okay, in my last video, I did tell you guys if we broke above our trend line here, that we would be going higher. So, that is what I see is happening. And crazy day, though, because most of this price action did happen in the last 5 minutes of the day. I know because I was trying to trade it. I was bullish. And I did ended up buying some daily contracts around this level when we were testing support for the second time. And, well, let's see. This is 145, 150, 155. Okay, and then the market closes at 2. But you see this big candle right here that happened. This was the last 5 minutes of the day. And sadly, at this little pullback here, I got out of my contract. So I really didn't actually make any money on this trade. But nonetheless, in post-market, we have gotten to our resistance level for the third or fourth time. So hopefully we break it. I mean, nothing's for certain in this market, so we're gonna have to see what tomorrow's price action brings us. But I do know there are a ton of contracts sitting at 550. So in my mind, I'm thinking that most of these contracts need to be filled tomorrow, right? So we will see what happens. We first need to break above 546.99, and then we can reach upwards of new all-time highs in the market. We do have a good signal here on the MACD. It just started creating green bars, which is bullish. We are getting a cross of the blue line over the orange, so that is bullish. Tomorrow morning, I'm expecting, some upwards price movement. So that is my overall analysis on the SPY for tomorrow. Now, if we do manage to break below this level, well, we could flush all the way down to, and I don't know why I'm going over this, but 538 would be the lower level. But who cares? We're going to stay bullish, all right? We're going to be bullish in the market as long as this thing's bullish, okay? All right, so I did give you 2 trades yesterday in my video. Now, I gave you Netflix and I gave you Microsoft. Well, first thing this morning, I noticed Microsoft shooting off like a rocket. And so I entered in a call in the market, and this one ended up being a winner, but I did have to hold it for a while. Because, it was like the first 5 minutes of the day that Netflix was shooting off. So, we went up here towards our resistance line and got rejected, then came back down, and then on the second test, I put in my take profit, and it was hit very shortly after. So that was a winner. I was all in all a high quality trade setup because we had the break of the trend line on high volume, and the MACD started to curl up. All in all, this was a good trade. Now, what I am seeing for tomorrow, these lines I have here, this is the the flagpole of this flag pattern. So in completion, yes, price should reach upwards of 717. We will see if that happens in the coming days. Tomorrow, we first need to break above 688.99, and then we can reach upwards of all-time highs here of 701.07. If we look out on the weekly, that is the previous all-time high. That was November 15th, 2021, and that high is 799. So that is the high we are shooting for tomorrow if Netflix remains bullish. Okay, so that is that trade. Sorry for all the lines, guys. This chart seems to be overcomplicated. We can definitely delete some lines here to get rid of some of the confusion. This was my stop loss from my trade today. Let's get rid of that thing. And my take profit, right? Let's get rid of this thing. Actually, well, I mean, that is kind of a good entry point if Netflix is above this for tomorrow. So let's just leave this one here, right? This is at 689.38. If we're breaking above that, means we're breaking up this resistance and we should be going higher. Okay, so that is the trade on, or that was the trade on Netflix. The other one was Microsoft. Now, sadly, this one did turn into a loser because I held it too long, but as you can see, we did shoot off early in the morning, just like Microsoft, just like Netflix was. This is the first 5-minute candle of the day, and then we kept going higher. Sadly, I did put in my take profit when we were up here, and it didn't fill. So, little frustrating because then I held the trade all day, and it never turned around on me, sadly. So, I ended up selling towards the end of the day, was a loser. But that was Microsoft. I guess we'll go over the 4-hour time frame and see what price action is telling us. Let's get rid of the stop loss. What does that say? Play. Let's get rid of. Alright, don't mean to be doing this during my video. Okay, guys. So we do need to break above the resistance level again that we couldn't break of 453.64. If we can break above that, then yes, we can reach upwards of this all-time high again and possibly higher. But we do need to break above this level. So that will be possibly a good trade for tomorrow. Yeah, see, the MACD hasn't started creating green bars. This thing hasn't started to curl up yet. So we cannot, this isn't a full-on high-quality trade setup yet. Like it was yesterday with this break of the resistance line of the upper level on this ascending triangle. Okay, so that is Microsoft. Another trade that I have for you guys. I was actually looking at AMD. Oh yeah, guys, this one is a high quality trade setup. We already got a break of the trend line here. And the MACD's almost currently. Okay, so it's not 100%. Jeez, this looks like a good trade for tomorrow. But we first need to turn over on the MACD and then break the other trend line. So this is what's known as a pattern within a pattern, which usually the end result is a big move in the market. So these are good setups. Let's see. Oh yeah, see there's a gap right here too. That's a good take profit. If I could figure out what to use here. Okay, so there's the gap that needs to be filled. It looks like the completion of this pattern will fill that gap. So I would trade this as long as it breaks bullish tomorrow up to 167.41. So we need to break above the trend line here at 160.59, and then we'll trade it up here. It looks like there'll be a bunch of resistance right here actually too. So maybe get in here and then only trade it up to 164.51. That will be a high quality trade if you took it. Or if you got a little bit more of a risk tolerance, trade it all the way up to here, 167. Well, really the low of this candle. So the low of this candle is 167.37 to be exact. But that's a setup for tomorrow that I'm seeing. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.